Switching screens.
Our good morning time pirates. How are ye? How did the weekend treat you? We had a party at my son's house, so it was his first big party, and it was a lot of fun. There was until there was too much drinking. Not by me. I was the sober one. Actually, it wasn't just drinking, right? It was my son and husband were up all night cooking all the meat, so the brisket and the pork and all that kind of stuff. And then um, and then forcing them to eat. You know when you're really tired and you want to eat, but not really. But the drinking happened anyways.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was I mean, it was actually great until the very ending, right? And then it wasn't end of the world, but then it helped him clean up, right? So put everything back together. So we didn't get home until like 1:30 in the morning.
Oof.
Yeah. So it was quite a day. And then us and Cora, because we took Cora and Benny with us, right? Um,
Mhm.
and all of us, including Cora here at home, we've slept like all day yesterday. We woke up and then went back to sleep, and then woke up and then went back to sleep.
You were like, I am in recovery mode. Leave me alone.
And I was just tired. Yeah, I mean, Cora and I didn't drink, so just for the record. Though we did give Cora a doggy gummy because of we were giving Benny some because he's afraid of the fireworks.
Right.
And Cora, well, she just wouldn't settle down. And we're like, you know what, let's just give her one. So we gave her one. My God, she just like flopped down and just looked at us.
She just mellowed out.
It didn't last very long though. As soon as we would get up, move around, she'd get up and be her normal self. But if we stopped for a minute, she just flat out on the ground.
Oh, Cora.
It was so cute. So how was your fourth?
Well, we tried to watch fireworks because a lot of our neighbors do it. And normally we can sit out on the back porch and just watch from like 3 different angles. Their fireworks must have been mostly duds this year because normally they go up and over the trees. Not this year. So we had to settle for switching back and forth between 2 TV programs because they did a lot of concerts.
Concerts are the
But
good part. What are you talking about? Bite your tongue.
I mean, they were all right, but I got tired after like you do so many on one channel and then you switch to the other channel and they're also doing concerts and I was like, listen, I'm concert out right now. Can we do the fireworks? And
Well, you
so
kept
we,
switching before they got to the fireworks.
that's probably right. We did get to see some that were in Baltimore, which is where I'm from, and then we did also see the grand show that they did in Tennessee. So,
Nice. Nice.
and then the kids had I had gotten them like foam sticks, but there's glow sticks on the inside. So it was red, white, and blue. And then they had their own little like glow stick necklaces that they could have and just wave around and whatnot. But it was all right. And then my father-in-law came over. The mother-in-law was not feeling well, so she stayed home. But we had burgers and I think they made jalapeno cheddar sausage. So that is all them. I ate the cheeseburgers and we had potato salad, which I realized I bought the wrong potato salad. I bought the southern version from Publix and I usually get the homestyle version. So that tasted a little different. I'm sitting there going, why does this look different? And I don't like this. This is more mustard than mayo. What is going on? I looked at the package and I was like, yep, I bought the wrong one. Okay. Duly noted.
I'm gonna have to send you a potato salad recipe too, then, huh? Because they're stupid easy.
Yeah. I
So easy.
when I say I can't cook, I can't cook. It's there's no
You
joke.
can't cook. You do it at least 3 times a week.
Most of it is either frozen bag meal, a meal from a box, or like there's nothing from scratch. That's what I mean by I can't cook. I can cook the easy stuff by following the instructions, but I do not cook from scratch. And I should probably do more of that.
Well,
So,
when Zafo and I start doing our cooking thing, then I'm gonna put out all the ingredients. So for everyone that joins the channel, I'll put out all the ingredients and stuff that we're gonna be using. So if you want to
yeah.
cook with us,
I'll have to.
All right, let's see how chat did this weekend. Vanessa was in first. Why, hello, Vanessa. Morning, pirates are. I'm not really here. I'm in my certification course, first day. But I wanted to wish all you pirates a great and productive day. Gonna miss y'all this month. Oh, we're gonna miss you too, Vanessa. But I'm sure your certification course is gonna go amazing as you hit this next stage in your career. And Pearl has joined us. Hello. Happy Monday. I'll be getting my kitchen clean during the first sprint today. I started reading the Summer Book Club by Susan Mallory. It's my second Summerween book. I am alternating witchy and beachy books. Oh, that's fun. And what a great idea. And Lindsay's here. Hey, on my lunch break, so jumping in to say hi. Well, hello, Lindsay. How are you doing this fine day? Allie says, hello, Kelly and Alicia. And chat reading. And Allie is reading Dungeon Crawler Call, and on page 460. Oh, you're almost done, Allie. You got this. You're so close. And Macaroni Magpie has joined us. Why, hello, Mac. What is going on today? Good morning. I have to get editing done, but I don't want to. Yeah, I will be editing this morning, too. That's what I will be doing as well. So I've about 100 pages left in my client's work, and I've got to get it done. And Molly says, Pearl, Allie, Lindsay, Kelly, Alicia. Why, hello, Molly. How did 4th of July treat you? Allie says, waiting for tests, so reading my book while I wait. Excellent. That's what I do, too. Molly says, you got this, Mac. Ren says, hello, everyone. Why, hello, Ren. Molly says, I really need to get on that, Pearl. Ren. And Ren says, listening to Son of Morning by Akwaeke Emezi. Ooh, you gotta let me know if it's any good. I still have to read the You Make a Fool of Death. Isn't that the same author?
I don't know.
No, I gotta make sure I've got the right author in my head. I'm pretty sure.
Is it? Fool of Death?
No, You Make a Fool of Death with Your Beauty. Hold on. Yeah, that's the same author. I got confused because isn't the other one a fantasy? So it's very confusing. I mean, it's not that no authors jump genres, but that's a big jump, you know. Allie said, hi, Pearl and Molly. And Ren says, hey, Molly. And Allie says, hi, Ren. Ren says, hey, Allie. Molly says, 4th of July boom booms shook my house. We had a horrendous but brief thunderstorm right above me. We did yesterday. Yeah, we had thunderstorm come through yesterday, but it wasn't too bad. Pearl says, hi there, Molly and Allie. And hi there, Lindsay, Mac, and Ren. Ren says, hey, Pearl. Lisa says, I started Hirkit on the 1st, but haven't finished any books yet, as the 2 I completed, I'd started last month. I'm still working through my anthology and David Copperfield. Nice. Yeah, I finished Hirkit 2.0 yesterday.
Nice.
Read the last thing he told me, which was actually not bad. It wasn't bad. I have the same problem I usually have with thrillers, but it's a me and thrillers problem. It's not the thriller. So I'm learning to judge thrillers by what thrillers are supposed to be instead of what I like to read, if that makes any sense.
Gotcha.
It's part of the reason why I read all these genres, even if they're not for me. I'm not big on thrillers because they're just not thrilling. I'm sorry. It's just not for me. For me, they're just not. But because I edit for a living, right, I want to make sure that I know when I'm editing someone else's thriller, that I know what is acceptable for that genre and what isn't. Ren says, but it means I will be set to start Hirkit 2 or 3 tomorrow. But I'm reading all my book club books, so that's all I'll be reading for the next 3 days. I have 3 book clubs this week, right? Tomorrow we're doing the Some People. It's the buddy read with Mel, Jean, and I, and we read Some People by Parina Shroff, which I'm not quite done with yet. So I've got to finish that one for the discussion tomorrow. On Friday, we have Threads of Amarian by Todd Fonestuck, our third. This is the rescheduled discussion. So I put off reading it so I can finish Hirkit books. So I've got to get this one done. I haven't even started it. So I got to get this one done by Friday. And then on Sunday, I have our In Real Life book club book, which is this one, A Short Walk Through a Wide World. And quite frankly, it's boring the heck out of me. I just might DNF it. I have not DNF'd a single in-person real life but I have so much to read, and man, why the heck do I have to go through a book this long when it's boring me? So I don't know. I'll give it a little bit more to see if I catch on. But it's like a knockoff of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, except Addie LaRue was written really well. So
Right.
I'm just not liking it. And this is a guy writing a young girl. I hate that. Um, let's see. You have to get it just right. I've only read like maybe 5 authors in my life that get women right.
Mm.
I mean, 5 male authors that get women right, because some of them do, of course, right? I mean, just like some women can write men right, right? You can do it, but you have to really do it. Which means I will again be starting Here Kid on the 7th. It just seems to be my way. Ren says, Alicia, you can bake, and I think that's harder.
Does it count if it's from a box?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you bake, Alicia? This is something I didn't know about you.
I mean, if it's from a box.
Yeah, seeing it from a
Again,
box
it's
is the
not from
same thing as a
scratch.
frozen meal. Exactly.
This is the way. But I mean, like, it's not. But that's what I was taught because my mom would cook everything from either a box or a frozen thing.
Oh yeah, that's what
So
I was taught too, and that's why I was like, "Fuck that shit," and I learned how to cook.
yeah, I haven't gotten around to that. I need to learn how to cook bit. So on the
I,
list.
um, let's see. And Molly says, Pearl, willing to DM me your TBR? And everyone, I discovered a competitive readathon for August that is perfect for slower readers. There are 20 prompts that you read them as a team. Who wants to join me? I cannot. I'll probably be doing Arc August, which is good because I'm behind on some of the arcs. I'll do and catch up on them. Only 3. I'm not like some people have like hundreds, but they also read way more than I do. So that one, I think I will be doing that, and I just can't do a bazillion things all at once. I just can't, because the next thing I'll be doing is trying to finish Pop Culture or Pop Sugar, the October one. So I have like 25 books in that one. So need to
If
get
my
that done
house
next.
and library is back together, maybe. Because the kids go back to school in August. Oh, I ordered their school supplies this past weekend.
Uh-huh.
I will just preface by saying I ordered all of the supplies. I did get also some of their school uniform pieces. And I bought 2 new pillows for our bed. After all was said and done, and I applied the gift cards that I had to use, it was still over $400.
That sadly sounds
They're
about right.
they're very specific about what they want for school supplies.
Yep. Well, they don't want you to waste your money.
No, but I mean, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but
I
it
was
was
going to
still
say, if
up
you
there.
include the pillows and the uniforms, I bet you it was over 200, which is exactly what it usually is. It's about $100 per
Probably.
kid.
Yep, if I take out the school uniforms but I figure like cuz I added up what I spent over the course of their school year last year,
Mm-hmm.
and so that money is set aside. So in a roundabout way, it's already paid for, but at the same time, like, yikes.
Yep. Nope. Understand very well. Everything is just too expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't think she has her bone because I think she took it out with her, which means she left it out there. Sorry,
Uh-oh.
Cora's restless. I was like, so I'll grab her a bone when we hit our first sprint. So you might have someone. Alicia might do it with you, Molly.
Maybe.
And Pearl asked Molly, "Do you want my summer ween TBR?" And Molly says, "Yes, Pearls." And says, "Yeah, it's the same author." Yeah, I thought so. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm sneezing. Pearl Molly, there is a video on my channel with all my Summerween picks. And Molly says, I read The Death of Vivek Oji last month. Great but sad book. Oh, I'm sorry. Ren says, I have that on my TBR. I can see the cover in my head. Ren says, and I'm enjoying it so far. Son of Morning is more of a fallen angel type story. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, cool. And Molly says, sweet Pearl, I'll look for it. And Ren says, yay for finishing Hair Kid. Yay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So proud of myself. And I didn't have to use the 5 indie to replace the prompt, and I did not have to use the even the secret prompt I had where I could replace the book. That was my, my Hail Mary at the end if I had to, but I didn't need it. I read the books. So yay. And all I used was the only points things I used. I did 3 DNFs and I did 1 use the book 3 times. That was the only thing I used in my points. So I didn't have to use my points for anything either. So yay. I mean to replace. I didn't use my prompts to replace a book.
Right.
And I didn't have to put any books back on my shelf. Yay. And Molly says, Pearl Summerween TBR video. Thank you. I'll watch that later too. Also, is this the week the Darker Shade Magic discussion? No, it's next week. This week is the last to be read.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'd have 4 book club discussions this week. So 3 this week, 1 next week. Yes. So, and I will be behind on that. Sorry, I'm finishing the other 3 books, but I will be all caught up by the discussion on the next Wednesday. So, are you caught up? You still behind?
I'm still behind. I have to wait for the audiobook to come back in because they took it.
So rude. Oh, you get to pull the thing. You want to do it this one?
We'll do it when we get through the comments.
Okay. And Lindsay says, very excited to hear you got Hair Kit completed. Thank you. Molly says, congrats, Kelly. Thank you. I feel so accomplished. I can't even tell you. Ren says, want to know if we're starting Crooked Kingdom next week or the week after? The week after. And Molly says that short walk doesn't look very short. Yeah, exactly. I'm not enjoying it. I'll tell you that. And Pearl says, thanks, Molly. And Lindsay says, Ren, Crooked Kingdom starts week beginning the 22nd of June. Thank you, Lindsay. And Molly says, Jesse and Nicole's new Witchy Book Club Discord is reading When the Moon Hatched, and I have a reread prompt for Battle of the Bands. So I will be starting that today. Woohoo! And Molly says, oh, welcome. And holy crap. Max says, nope, next school year is not allowed to be discussed. It is 5 million years away, probably.
Not for us.
Oh, I think that might be sarcasm. Maybe. I mean, I could be wrong. Molly laughs. Lindsay says, Ren Darker Shade of Magic discussion is the 15th of July. Look at that. Lindsay is on it. I wish Lindsay could come to the discussions. We're going to have one special one on a Saturday afternoon or something so Lindsay could come. And Molly says, what? Let me know later in the... Okay, excellent. All right, let's pull. Come on, Lorelai, get a good one.
She got the one that she wanted.
Yes, Water Week. Good call. That's going to be fun. You got to do more than the pool, though. You got to do cool things like water balloons and shit. I mean, there's got to be
We have water balloons. We have like 385 water balloons.
That's awesome. Just make some rules about violence and then go for it. Have fun.
We usually say when we do water balloons, you have to go from like waist down. Like you can't splash in the face or anything like that. So we get these water balloons.
Yes, they're so much easier to blow up. My gosh, so much better than when my kids were little. When they finally got those, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So
this one has 105 little package, and then this one has 280.
Oh, that was no fun picking up the little things afterwards, but you have so much fun doing it. It's okay.
Yep. So we usually have like containers that we kind of fill with water so they don't pop right away. And then we throw them at each other and then go, okay, everybody has to clean up.
I love it. I love it. Hey, Molly, if you want, you can put that the link for that readathon you're talking about. You can put it in chat so that way people can look and see if they want to join with you. And then Alicia will have it right there so she can look at it too and see if she wants to join. All right. So we are ready for our first sprint. I'm gonna take my meds, go give the puppy her bone. Um, I bathed her on Saturday morning before 4th of July, and her coat is still so shiny. She's so shiny. Um,
Shiny.
all right, so let's go do that. Let's get this done. I will be editing today. So off I go. We'll see y'all in 30.
Breakfast.
And there was our first sprint. I made it to page 247 of 407. So I am moving right along. We're hitting the climax of the story. It's a little early page count, but this is the last book in a series. So there's more stuff to clean up after the climax. So it makes sense timing wise, or pacing wise, I should say. How'd you do, Alicia?
I ate breakfast and then I had to call in the husband because we did a tree trimming proposal quote and they sent it. Everything is digital now, but they sent over the quote and so I had to like have him view it and everything. And so now we're gonna get our trees added to the schedule so that we can get them trimmed before the big bulk of storm season. And so that's
Makes sense.
it's a lot better price than I thought it was gonna be. So we're gonna do it.
That's right. It's better than repairing whatever they hit.
Exactly, because we've already had one tree removed because what storm was that, Alan? That knocked over that one tree.
It was the one after Irma, but before Milton. I don't remember which
After
one it was.
Irma, but before, was that Ian?
Yeah, Ian. Yes.
So Hurricane Ian tried to take out one of our trees.
We had to
And
remove it because it was going to fall on the house.
yeah, it was like leaning towards the house, so we had to remove it.
That's gotta go. Yep.
He was silly. He tried to go out during the storm to prop it up so that it wouldn't go towards the house. I mean, it worked, but I was pacing
The ground
because
I
he was
know.
outside.
and the tree
I
was
know.
starting
It's like,
to
dude,
giving up.
men,
Yep.
jeez.
So
Yes,
that
it
tree
worked,
is-
but you also could have died. It could have gone either way.
exactly. And I've told him several times, I'm not raising these children by myself.
That's
So
right. It's like, nope, that was not the deal.
exactly. So, but that tree's been taken care of. We are talking about replacing said tree a little further away from the house, but we want to get what's called a Blanchard magnolia, and so we like magnolia trees. So we're gonna try to find one. We just haven't been able to find one.
You can't find them at just a garden center? They're in all our garden centers.
Well, we've gone through like Home Depot. We've looked at Lowe's, and they never
Oh.
have them.
No, yeah, they
But-
won't have them. There's actually a garden
a
center.
lot of the like nurseries and stuff around here,
Mhm.
it's for wholesale. It's not like open to the public.
Check them. A lot of them are open to the public. Call them, and they
Okay.
it just doesn't look like they are. So just
Gotcha.
call them and see if they are or not. But because a lot of them are, they just don't advertise that.
Gotcha.
So then you could just go grab a magnolia tree.
That would be nice.
You could also just ask the trimming people. They might have access to such things.
Ooh, that might not be a bad idea.
Then maybe they'll plant it for you too.
They'd probably charge me for it too.
Well, yeah, of course. They're not going to do it for free. But I mean, you want like a 3 to 5 year old tree, right? You don't want a brand new baby. So
Right.
they're harder to plant too.
I gotta find my paper.
But yeah, I would just call the local. I would call the local, the ones that you think are only wholesale, and see which ones aren't.
Gotcha. Okay.
Plus, they'll have healthier trees when they do wholesale mostly, because those are people selling them to clients, so they need to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lowe's and Home Depot, they don't have too many trees at all. Every now and again, you're lucky enough to get some fruit trees, but that's about it.
That is true. That is true.
Yep. All right, let's see. They need plants they can move fast, right? Oh, and Molly put in that readathon. So if you want to look at that, Alicia, to see if you would like to play along.
Yes, let me look at that.
And Ren said, thanks, Lindsay. And Lauren has joined us. Why, hello, Lauren. Good morning to you. Good morning, ladies. I am trying to finish the Beach Babes. I'm going to work on that today, but today is the first official day of my sabbatical, and it feels great to sleep in and just relax and read. Right? Right? Are you by the pool yet? I mean, I'm very jealous about the pool time. Lauren says it is water week in Alicia's house, so you're gonna be playing along and not even know it.
Yeah, it's water week at our house. They just picked it this morning.
Lauren says I'm going to get my smoothie and my coffee and be ready for the next sprint. Excellent. Pearl says hi there, Lauren. Max says okay, so I got distracted and only edited like a paragraph, but maybe I'll get lucky and my cat will do this editing for me to meet my Friday deadline. I'm doomed. Come on, if I can edit, you can do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Get in there. Ren says, didn't read that sprint, lost my house keys, then found my house keys, then wanted chicken nuggets, so popped those in the air fryer, then wanted a ginger cold press juice and made that. That's vacation right there. Vacation
Right?
says, I want this instead of, but I can't because I got to do all these things. It's like, and I'm going to do it. I want this. I now have this.
Right. I'm sad because I bought apple pie for 4th of July and about half of it got eaten. Went to go grab a slice this morning and it's fuzzy
Already?
already. I bought it Friday.
That is a little crazy, but at least you know it was fresh. Because if it had tons of preservatives in it, it wouldn't be fuzzy. So that was a good pie you bought, actually.
It was from the Publix bakery. I usually get their pies because they're delicious and fresh.
Because they're real. Yep. That's the sad part. Just
Now
cut the mold off, eat the rest. It'll be fine.
That's what I'm debating because it's like, you know how like they have the hole in the center?
Mhm.
It's like right there. So I'm like debating, do I cut that out and eat the rest?
Here's
Do
the
I
thing.
check the
I
rest of
would.
it?
But my stomach is also made out of steel and nothing bothers me. So it depends on you.
I mean, I would like
Most
to
of the
think mine-
time, by the way, most of the mold that grows in our food, this is just modern society going, ooh, most of it is fine. But I don't know the difference between the ones that's fine and the one that's going to hurt you. Do you see what I mean?
Right. It's kind of white and green colored.
It
So
means nothing to me. Seriously, I know nothing about mold. That is
I
one of
have
those
to
things.
Google it.
And Ren's like, so many things were happening. They were, but look, it sounds like you had it handled though, Ren. You had it handled. Jean says, good morning, Kelly and Alicia. Special appearance by Alan this morning. Yes, special appearance. And Pearl says, been getting the kitchen done while doing interwebs, getting my Monday to-do list whittled down. We'll get a new video made later today and all my socials updated. Yay! Jean says at 80% of some people, but my Kindle is dead. Oh no! Yeah, I think I'm still at like 61% because I didn't have time to read this weekend. But I will finish it. Probably tomorrow because I got to finish this edit today. I'm going to finish it right before we talk about it.
I have 3 videos to edit, so I guess I'm editing too.
I have a video to edit too, but it's going to have to wait till Wednesday. It doesn't have to go up till Saturday though, so I have time.
Mine needed to go up Saturday. No, Friday. So it'll go up today, and then the next one will go up on Friday.
I'm testing when I'm putting my videos because it seems the ones I put in Sunday afternoon are doing better than any of the others.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I don't know. So I because I usually do Saturday like around lunchtime.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try this one. I'm going to put up Saturday early morning. So I'm just putting some different times in just to see what and now Little Free Libraries and TBR games are always going to do better, but then I'm comparing them to the other TBR games. You know what I mean? I'm comparing apples to apples to see how they're doing. But because it doesn't matter when I put them up, the TBR games and the Little Free Libraries always do better, which I have so many books over there. I'm going to have to do like 3 Little Free Libraries with them. So there's just too many. So I'm behind on those, but you know, we've been busy. We haven't had time to go video one. Let's see. I mean, I guess we could have done one yesterday if we weren't dying, but we were dying. So, and Lauren says hi to Pearl. Jean says finish Tank Top Bum Boy. It was so boring. Oh no, so many obituaries. Is that what it is? Ugh. I mean, a memoir that's that big, I'm like, no, I'm sorry, man. I don't want to read a memoir like that of Benjamin Franklin. That dude lived, so I can't imagine any other regular human being. I just don't care that much. Lauren says, still, it shouldn't have gone bad that fast.
Right? I agree. Now I have to go buy a new pie.
It makes you think it might have been fresh, but it might have been sitting on their shelves for a little while. Did you put it in the fridge?
I did not. That might be my
Oh,
problem. But I
that's
also
why.
didn't have room in the fridge.
No, if it wasn't in the fridge at all, I would just toss it. Apple pie needs to go in the fridge.
No, they don't put it in a refrigerated thing at the store. They just kind of set it out on a table.
Because they're expecting it to go fast. So look at
Right.
the dates on those. Yeah, they do that too. But no, any fruit pie, because fruit will grow mold very fast, even if it has a lot of sugar in it. So it always needs to go in the fridge. Always.
I didn't have room in the fridge.
No, I get that, but what I'm saying is it's not the pie's fault. That's what I'm saying. I
Yes,
was
it
like,
is.
that pie should not have gone bad so fast. But if the pie wasn't in the fridge, no, it's not the pie's fault.
I don't like cold apple pie.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'm fine. It's fine. I'll just buy a new pie and stick it in the fridge and heat it up when I'm ready to eat it.
There you go. That's what I always do, and then put ice cream on top.
I don't have I have ice cream, but
let's-
it's not the correct ice cream.
What do you mean?
Because you use like vanilla or whatever. I don't have vanilla. I have like moose tracks.
Yeah, that I don't know if that would work or not. I don't know. Chocolate and apple pie actually does go fine together.
And I have what is it? Raspberry sherbet. I don't think that would go with apple
I don't
pie
think that'll
either.
go right. That tart with the already. Yeah, I don't know if that one's gonna work.
Just have to buy like a small pint of vanilla.
Jean says Kelly sent you Instagram reel, a similar incident to our sister's keeper in real life. Ooh, I'll have to look that one up. I will look that up on our next sprint, and then I'll get back to editing. Jean says, "Hey, Paula, good to see you." Is Paula in? What is my thing doing? Gosh, stuck on it. I didn't see you, Paula. I'm so sorry.
I think she just came in. You're talking about like if she's
Oh, it was right above Jean, and somehow or another I skipped right by it. So Paula, hello, Paula. My eyes are hurting, okay? I've been doing lots of reading and have a lot more to do this week. Paula says, "Hi, Kelly, Alicia, and Chet. How are we all today? Recovering from 4th of July. There was lots of partying and sacrificing of poor apple pie."
I know. I want more pie. I'm so mad about this pie.
Jean says, "Hey, Paula, good to see you." Lauren says, "How is the weather where you are?" It is raining, and temperatures have dropped 70s, which is actually really nice. But rainy days just means more reading. That's true. It does make it hard to be by the pool, though, so I understand that. But if
I
you're
wish
buying
we
another
would.
pie, get the ice cream that matches it. Yes, exactly. See?
Yes.
See, this is an opportunity. You are right, Lauren. And Pearl says, "Hi there, Jean and Paula." And Paula says, "The audacity, Kelly. Right? The audacity." All right, let us start our second sprint.
That book, what's the name of the first one? The second book that comes out for that first book it comes out tomorrow. Hold please. I gotta find it now. It was the oh crap. I don't remember the title. It had a pink and black cover.
The Irresistible Urge to Fall in Love with Your Enemy.
Yes, the sequel comes out tomorrow.
Oh, fun. I still remember the first one. It's over there.
I know. And I think it's like a duology. What is it? The Irresistible?
Yeah, I think that's what I heard too. It was supposed to be a duology.
There we go. I saw it on someone's Instagram thing that said things were coming out tomorrow, because also Heartstopper Volume 6 comes out tomorrow.
And I'm pretty sure that's the last one too, right?
Yes.
Only because I've heard people talk about it. I haven't read that one either. I'm just graphic novels. I am going to go pick up my graphic novel from the library today because I finished The Last Graduate, and I have to pick it up by the 7th. So I'm going to go drop off my book and pick up that one.
I hope you like it. It's really cute.
I'm sure I'll adore it. It looks adorable. I just don't want to buy them, but I guess I can get them from the library.
Oh, yes, it is a duology. Pink and purple covers for them. The second one is called The Exquisite Torment of Loving Your Enemy.
There you go. Let's see. Paula says, "Hi to Jean and Pearl, and I feel you with being busy. It's why it's birthday today." Oh, happy birthday!
Happy
birthday!
birthday!
Exciting. So we've had a busy weekend. I bet. That's so exciting. And Molly says, "Listening to Nightshade and Oak." Excellent. All right. So now we're going to By the way, how the heck did I figure out that book just by you saying it was pink and black? I don't.
Because we're right there. We know. I could sit there and say the pink and black with the something or other, and I think it's a duology, and you're just like, I got you.
This is months of mornings with each other. That'll do it. Okay, here we go. Second sprint. there was our second sprint. And no one to be surprised I got distracted.
It wasn't my fault.
It was not your fault. It's 100% not your fault this time. No, I was reading the secret prompts, not the secret prompts, the CureKit 3.0. What does she call them? Board blessings or prompt spells. And
Okay.
so because she's gonna do this is what's replacing these are she's calling them side QW, by the way. It's very clever.
What is
it's
she
QWERTY,
called?
right, for your kid. I'm sorry?
What does she call them? You cut out.
Side quests.
Oh,
And
side
it's side,
quest.
but the quests are QW because it's QWERTY. So I think that's funny.
We
I
okay.
like it. I appreciate that humor. But on one of them, on the prompt spells, there's one that I can for one titular counting where you have to count the number in the of words in the title. That you can use you can use the subtitles. You can count them for one book. And I don't know if you remember, because I talk a lot, so I'm so sorry. CureKit 3.0, that I was like, I'm not going to sign up for it. I'm going to participate and I'm going to do it on my own, but I'm not going to sign up for it because of the I want to use as many books as I own as possible, right? And I have one book that has 10 words in the title, but that's including the subtitle. And I don't have a single book that I own that has 10 words in the title without the subtitle. And she said, you can't use the subtitle. And I was like, well, then I'm not going to play. Well, obviously, I'm not the only one that complained about it because she put one special prompt spell that you can replace one and also use the subtitle, which means I can participate now. So I signed up for it.
Oh.
I mean, I was going to participate anyways, but I mean, now I can actually get the certificate because I was going to be sad. I finished one, I finished two. You know, I would like to keep going.
Right.
Because there wasn't a whole lot of us in the first one. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's like special. Like it's not real, but it's real in my heart. So I'll take whatever I can get. So doing 1 and 2 and then 3, and I do actually get to sign up now. So I'm happy about that.
Nice.
But yeah, so I got distracted. I was reading all those things to see, you know, clever gameplay. And there's a lot of cool things, and I'd still rather not use any of them except that one. I'm definitely using that one. But just to know what outs I have just in case, you know.
Right.
So, yep, I don't know how to earn these yet, but I know that it's on my thing, the that she put the announcement for the side quest out, the first one. Oh, she's just got a little thing. That's cool.
Ow.
Oh, it says read an alliterative title with 3 or more words in the alliteration, or, which is what I need to do because I need the board. Oh, no, I need the prompt spell. Read a book with a teal or turquoise or some kind of bluish green cover. Because I have to read. Oh, that's perfect.
I can say there's a lot of books with those.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying too hard.
You overthinking it?
Yeah, because there's turquoise in this one. All the bottom here is all turquoise.
Well, there you go.
And I have to read this for my for the thing I'm doing this month.
Special project?
Yes, the special vlog. My vlog this month. Because I have 2 others I'm doing. Oh, you know what? We also have this one. And I'm not halfway done with it before July 7th because I haven't gotten there yet. So good thing I'm behind. This one's definitely teal. So that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I have books. Good. I can do that so I can make sure, the titular, that is a hard word to say.
It is.
So I can use the subtitles. I like that. I like it. All right. So how did you do in that sprint, Alicia?
I had to change a cat, let a cat inside, and I'm editing my TBR video so that hopefully I can get it up and out before we end sprints.
That would be awesome. That he can put the link right in chat.
Exactly.
Let's see. Nikki. Oh, wait. We got Libya in here and Angie. Let me scroll up. And we got Ren saying happy birthday to Wyatt. And Tula joined us. Why, hello, Tula. Good to see you. Good afternoon, Kelly and Alicia. And hey to chat. And Auntie joined us. Why, hello, Auntie. We've missed you. Good morning, my friends. No training today, so I have time to stop by, working and trying to get through the rest of the audio for King Sorrow. Nice. Olivia says, hi, Kelly and Alicia and everyone. Allie says, got to page 472 in Dungeon Crawler Call 3 in that sprint. And hi, Livia. Alicia says, hello, Livia. Pearl says, plugging along, working on Christmas in July shorts while I have a salad with buffalo chicken on it. That sounds delicious.
Right?
I have barbecue. We're going to be eating barbecue all week because we have barbecue left. Brisket and pork. And I think Zafo's going to make some brisket fried rice.
Ooh.
Fried rice is really yummy with the smoked brisket, let me tell you. That's such a Houston thing. That's not even a Texas thing. That is a Houston thing. Smoked brisket, fried rice, definitely. And Livia says, I was out all morning, so now I'm tired and overheated, but at least I listened to a book while outside, so I filled another prompt for a gay shit and also Here Kid 3. Yay! Yeah, I'm sprinting Friday. It's my last gay shit sprint, so I have some gay shit lined up to read for that day.
Is that also part of Morning Time Pirates?
Yes, so Morning Time Pirates will be a gay shit readathon on Friday.
Okay.
And also go inside, Livia. Drink some water.
Hydrate.
Ren says, made it to 30% in Son of the Morning. Pearl says, hi there, Livia. Molly says, salad sounds delish. It does. It does. Lauren says, I read 3% of my book. I am 70% into it. Yay! Nicely done. Livia says, hi, Pearl. Hi, Allie. Hi, Ren. Hi, Molly. Livia says, hi, Lauren. Molly says, hi, Livia. And yay, I don't have to make you a certificate. Nope, you don't. I actually got it. So for Here Kid 3.0, I will be able to participate. So I will get it. So thank you, though, Molly. I greatly appreciate your generosity. Making my heart happy. We need these little victories. My gosh, there's so many things out of our control. The things that are,
Mm-hmm.
That's why on our Here Kid channel on our Discord, which if you're not in there, come on and join us, curseddragonship.com/Discord. We have a Here Kid channel, so it's just us, right? So it's not as crowded. Because I'm on QWERTY's website, obviously, but it's just overwhelming, right? There's so much on there, which is cool if you're looking for a resource, right? You're looking for something, somebody on there is going to have an answer for you. But when you're just looking just to participate, it's too much. So we do have the channel per Molly's request. It was a great idea. So we have that channel on there if people want to ask. And then Kevin Petway asked, my co-host and one for Shirley Book Club asked, why would anyone want to do this? So if you saw my answer in there, basically it was because I could do something that's hard, that is within my control, that I can actually accomplish. And I need things like that in my life.
Because it's a challenge.
It's a challenge that I have control over, right? Because life is a challenge, but so much of that we do not have control over. So it's nice to have that. And Livia says, I have to choose a spell for the quest of this month. Yeah, I'm going to do the titular one because I'm assuming I don't have to use it this month, right? I can use it anytime. I have it just like the special prompts. You didn't have to use them that month. You just had them now. So that's what I want to do. And Dee Dee says, shimmies in. Hey, hey, hey. Why, hello, Dee Dee. How are you this fine afternoon? Cool down in the UK. And Livia says, I'm going to read the Turquoise Teal book. Me too. And Molly says, hi, Dee Dee. And Dee Dee says, I just picked that book up, Kelly. Which one? The summer one or the Darker Shade of Magic? And Livia says, hi, Dee Dee. And Dee Dee says things. And they ran away. And it's way up there. Hi, Molly and Charles joined us. Arg. Oh, why, arg, Charles. How are you? Hello, Kelly and Alicia. It's so good to see you this fine morning. Angie says, I'm way behind in Darker Shade. We all are. So we're all going to catch up next week. So sorry.
Yes.
After I finish book club on Sunday, so Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, I will be reading Darker Shade of Magic, get it done, and then we'll have the discussion Wednesday night. Yeah, we're all behind. No worries. We'll catch up. We'll be just in time for the discussion on Wednesday. You see, that's what we're doing.
Yep.
And then Cricket Kingdom. Whoop, whoop.
Yay.
And Olivia says hi to Charles. Pearl says hi there, Angie, Charles, and Dee Dee. Charles says hello, Kelly and Alicia. Angie says hi, Pearl. Dee Dee says the book Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. Nice. Yeah, I'm reading it for my the trope is romance second chances, right? Second chance romance. Yeah, that's it. So that is the trope I will be exploring. So I have 4 different books. The XX is definitely out of season, but one way or another, something was going to be out of season since I also have the Carly Fortune one on there. And 2 of them are for the Pop Sugar readathon. So 2 of them are ones I need for readathon anyway, which is why I chose that subject. And then the other 2 are ones I owned, right? So it was really cool to have all 4 of them already here. And reading off my list, off my my TBR. I'm so excited. And Olivia says, hi, Angie. Dee Dee says, hi, Pearl. How's it going? Angie says, hi, Livia. Livia says, hi, Tula. Charles says, hi, Livy and Dee Dee. Big hugs. And Pearl says, Dee Dee, it's going. I was gone for over a week, so I'm happy to be back to my own life for about 10 days. How's you? And Tula says, sister. And hi, lovely Livia. Dee Dee says, it's Charles' Uncle Daddy. Hey, Charles, big hugs. And sister. Molly says, no one knows better than I that so many things are out of my control, right? Exactly. So give me a challenge within my control, please. And her kid's one of them. It is within my control. So. And Molly says, yeah. And Charles says, just finished book 3 of Tomes and Tea. To You at the Altar. Awesome cozy fantasy series. Also a sapphic romance. Hits all the right cozy adventure notes. Nice. I love that. And extra points for gay shit. Are you doing gay shit, Charles? I can't remember. I still have that first book back here I have not read. Dee Dee says, you know what, Pearl? There are so many things I could complain about, but I won't because it could always be worse. So I'm doing great, right? There you go, Dee Dee. That's how you look at it. That's exactly it. That's how we keep going. Molly says, congrats, Charles. And Charles says, hi, Tula. Livia says, yes, please go in Kelly's Discord so all of you can help me choose the spell. I thought you just said you chose it. And Charles says, hi, Molly. Molly says, did I say hi to you, Tula? If not, that's her saying hi, in case you're wondering. And Pearl says, Dee Dee, that's the attitude. When I worked in funeral homes, no matter how bad my day was, I reminded myself I was always on the right side of the grass. Yep. Some days that's the thing you got to cling to. Tula says, no, sweetie, how are ya? And Tula says, hey, Charles. Molly says, I'm good. Glad you popped in. Charles says, how is Darker Shade of Magic? So far, I adore it. It's a very interesting take. There was some really dark stuff though. It's definitely a darker fantasy because there's some really dark stuff happening in here. So it's not like a lighter epic fantasy kind of thing, but I'm intrigued by what's happening. I really want to see, the Black London that doesn't exist anymore. I really want to see it. Because when a book says it doesn't exist, it's there. So I'm hoping at the end of it, that's what we get to see. So I'm fast. The world building is so cool. And quite frankly, this book has done more world building than anything because it's complicated, right? So it's done a lot of world building. And then we've just met a few pivotal characters. And I kind of like that. But we'll talk more about it, when I'm done with it, because who knows? Like I've said multiple times, and I will multiple times again, an ending can make or break a book.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. And Charles says, I vastly enjoyed it. Yeah, see, we really do have very similar taste in books. I'll try to make the discussion Wednesday. It's not this Wednesday, it's next Wednesday. So this Wednesday is the final read, so it's next Wednesday. And Tula says, I'm pretty much always lurking and working these days, right? There's always work. And Charles says, yes, I'm reading Gay Shit. Team Endigo down, racking up points. Yes, you are. Gosh, doggone it. We're close to second, though. Yellow, goodbye. Woo, woo. Oh, sorry. So I get those books done Friday. That'll be nice because all the books I'm reading now are for other things and none of them are gay shit. But I at least get points for the books. But I have gay shit lined up for Friday. So very excited. And Molly says, sounds tiring, Tula. And Dee Dee says, Kelly, have you read Daggermouth? Not yet. That is on my list. I have not read it. So I saw mixed reviews, mixed. And now all the people I've seen lately are like, loved it. So I do want to read it, but have not yet. Did you like it? Did you read it, Dee Dee? I know I saw it in your background the other day, but I don't know if that was because you were going to read it or because you did. Did you read Daggermouth yet, Alicia?
No, it comes out on July 28th.
Well, the self-published one was already out, so I think a lot of people were reading that one.
Oh. No, I haven't. But I want to get it and try it. It's like I said, it comes out later this month, so I have to somehow convince Alan to let me go to the store because that it comes out the week that he's off.
Well, I'm not going to read it right away. It's not even on my like Cure Kid 3 or anything, so we shall see. And Tula says, nah, it's rewarding to be fair to Molly, and I make sure I don't volunteer more than 20 hours, and then craft times. I love it. Yeah, I really enjoy volunteering too. I understand that very well. And Olivia says, it's on my list to read too. I have the audiobook of Daggermouth. Nice. Excellent.
I am going to put the link to my Discord. If you guys haven't voted on the fairy doors, go under project polls and vote because right now we have a tie and it's almost a 3-way tie. So if you haven't voted, go vote.
Yes, put that in there. Go vote for the fairy doors that are going on the bookcases. I voted.
We have 4 days and you can choose up to 2 options. So make sure you do it all at once. Otherwise, you'll have to remove your vote and go back and do it.
Wait, you didn't put a poll up, right? We were just putting letters in, or did you put a poll?
No, I put a poll up.
Oh, I didn't vote on the poll.
You and somebody else answered before I was able to put the poll up.
Oh, we were ahead of the game. I gotcha.
Yep. So if you didn't do the poll part, you can go.
I did not. All right, let me do the poll part.
But I have 27 votes so far, and it's almost a 3-way tie. So you're not helping, but if you vote, you'll help break the tie. The thing is I'm going to use all of them, but I couldn't decide who was going to go on the doors that go on the bookcases. So that is what you guys are voting for. Whichever 2 get the most votes will go on the bookcases, and then the others will be dispersed throughout the room.
Why can't I find the poll?
It should be in project polls. There's comments at the bottom, and then if you scroll up,
gotcha. I had to scroll up. That's what I do. All right.
But I was just like, oh my gosh. And if you scroll up even further, you can see what the doors look like versus on paper and what they look like on the door itself. Alan installed the door this weekend, and it looks so cute.
I saw the picture. That's really cute.
It's amazing how you take a picture of the bookcases and then take a picture of that door, and the paint looks completely different. I'm like, I promise you it's the same color.
Oh, I like how people are. Yeah, you definitely don't have a tie anymore.
I don't.
No.
Let me refresh. There's still a tie. Door B and door C are tied.
Oh yeah, but I thought you needed 2.
Yeah, I need 2.
Yeah, so B and C. So that's
so far, yeah.
I meant tied for 3rd and 2nd.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's
I got you.
you need the first two. But that's why, like the person above Whimsical Narratives right there said B and C
Yeah.
because they pop the most on the green. That's why I like them too. Because personally, my favorite one, just looking at it, is
Yeah.
E. I love that one. But I think
Yeah.
on your doors, that B with the color that you have it painted, that B and C are going to look better. No, E just aesthetically, E is my favorite. But considering the doors that you're
I like
considering
all
where
of
you're
them.
putting them,
Yeah.
B and C is going to look better. I think.
That's why I did it, because like the first one, A, you have to kind of take away the white backer piece for it. But with the others, it was like a clear backer piece, so that was easier to visualize. But I like them all. I don't know.
Yeah. I like A because it's green with green, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, but A would be really cute if you put it like down on the like behind the door or something. Like somewhere that's like a little hidden, because that'll look really cool against your walls.
Yeah. I could do that too, because I could put one behind like the library door. And then I thought about putting one, because we have molding that goes around the windows and the doors. And I was thinking about putting one above a door or above a window. And then finding if I can, or maybe printing out just like a little ladder sticker, or figuring out how to get
Or
one.
little vines. So it just looks like decoration, but really that's the ladder. That's how they get up and down off the window. Like that would be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Voted.
Woohoo.
We're doing so good on time. I'm so proud of ourselves. All right. Let's do 3. And I'm staying off your kid right now. And I am editing. Here we go.
Me too. Me too.
And there was our last sprint. I got to page 256 out of 407. So I'm getting there little bit by little bit. How'd you do, Alicia?
I am very agitated right now.
I'm sorry. What happened?
I got my video to save. I got my video all together. It won't render it.
Why not?
It keeps giving me an error saying it had an error in creating the file.
Well, close everything and turn it back on and try again.
It's just so annoying.
Just make sure it's saved and close everything. Come back, try again.
Yeah, it's saved, so I have like that portion of it, but then when I go to render it into a video, it just goes no.
Yeah, so it's close whatever you're using to render it, close everything. And then make it happen again.
Articulating splines.
I love it. All right, let's see how chat did on that last sprint. Tula says that they're 5% into Daggermouth. I'm assuming. I think that's what we're talking about. And Molly gives hearts to Tula. And Alicia, there's the Discord for the voting, so you can vote which fairy door should go on her new bookshelves. You get to vote for 2, so choose your 2 favorite. Make sure you look at the bookshelves so you know what color they are and everything. And Lauren said, I voted yesterday. Excellent. Dee Dee says, I haven't read Daggermouth yet, but it's staring me in my face, wanting to be read, but I've got plans for it. So I can't just yet. That I understand. I have those books just waiting. I'm like, but I want to read it now. I'm going to the library. I very well might get the 3rd book in the Scholomance trilogy, even though I do not have time to read it this month. But I want to. Livy says it was hard to vote, but I voted. And to choose what to vote. Yeah, we got you. That's how we would say it too, Livia. That was absolutely correct.
That was
Molly
my
says-
whole reason for doing the poll, because I can't decide.
That's right. Molly says, I just finished Mars 30th Anniversary Edition 1. It's a fantastic manga. Ooh.
Huh.
And Ashley joined us. Hello, Ashley. How are you today? We got waves from... And Heather says hello. Why, hello, Heather. How are you? What are you working on today? Though that was our last sprint, unfortunately, so we are done for the day. I'm going to run to the library real quick, and then I'll come home and finish editing. And Molly says hi. And Vanessa. Why, hello, Vanessa. Are you on break? Look, I made it back. We're on lunch break. Yep, there you go. Lunch break. Well, it's good to see you. How are the classes going? Lindsay says you need to pick your side quest reward, but don't need to use it just now. Excellent. Thank you. That's how I understood it, Lindsay, but I didn't know if I was correct. Thank you. Thank you for verifying that. And Livia says, hi, Lindsay. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Ashley. And Alicia says, articulating splines. This POS is not working. Video editing software gives me an error when trying to render video. So sorry. Molly says, got into chapter 8 of Nightshade and Oak. Nightshade or Nightshade? Angie says, I didn't get any reading, listening done, just worked, but wasn't working on any specific project. I hate those days when you work all day long. So you do this little bit and this little thing and then that thing and then answer that email and then do this and you worked all day. And at the end of the day, you're like, I didn't finish anything. I can't check anything off this list. I worked on 7 of them, but no, I hate those days. I need to check things off. And Ren says, made it to 38% in Son of the Morning. Thanks for sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Absolutely, Ren. Thank you for being here. Libby says, oh no, technology is so frustrating, Alicia. Twisting my fingers for you. Twisting your fingers, crossing your fingers. It's twist. Okay, I love that. We're going to say that from now on. Twisting sounds so much better than crossing because they are more twisted than a big X, aren't they?
It's like still doing it.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I would look it up on Google, see if this error comes up. What does it mean? I chatted with friends and my family. Excellent. And Heather says, I'm pretty good. Thanks. Excellent. Tula says, thanks for the sprints and company, Kelly and Alicia. Well, we were so glad you were here. Lauren says, I got 3% of my book read, but on the phone with my dad right now. Excellent. Catch up with family. That's a good thing too. Heather says, I got into my DMs in my Discord, plus posted updates, my podcast. Yay! Getting stuff done, man. Cross them off. Cross them off. Vanessa says, the class so far has really been introducing us to how everything is going to work. Afternoon, we get to sit in on a teaching class, and then tomorrow we start teaching. Talk about the deep end. Oh, that makes sense to me. Yep. So one day of intro, and then let's go. I like it. Heather says, no worries. I was stream hopping. Stream hoppers unite. Stream hoppers unite. I try. I'm just not always very good at it, but I will try. But thank you for dropping by. And I guess we're it for the day. Do you have any last words, Alicia, besides frustrating ones? She says no words, just. I hate when technology doesn't work the way it's supposed to. I agree.
Yeah. Well, I was going to try to have the video out so you guys could go watch it, but articulating splines are against me. I now have to figure out what's going on with the program. I don't know if it needs an update or whatever, but we'll have to figure that out, restart the computer, something.
I was going to say restart the computer first. That's what, I use Wondershare, and sometimes it just is being funky. I'm like, and if I just restart my computer, then it's all fixed. So sometimes that just works too. Do the simple things first, and then.
Yeah. So, I mean, if I can get this fixed, look for the video because it's my TBR video. If not, then it'll go up when I can fix the problem. And 100 Pages Book Club is this Wednesday.
Yay!
Other than that, arg.
Let's see. And Tula says, hey, Ren. And Livia says, my English gets all wobbly, but I'm tired. Leffello, to be honest, my Italian too. Same with my English, and it is my natural, like you said. Same with Italian. Yep. Nope. I feel you. But I like Twisted Fingers better anyways. I'm going to start saying that. Vanessa says, I'm glad I was able to catch you for goodbyes. And Tula says, I like that, Heather. Ren says, hey, Tula. Vanessa says, I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. You too, Vanessa. And Heather says, oh my goodness, Vanessa. And hi. Livia says, thanks for the sprints. Vanessa says, hey, Heather. Vanessa says, my copy of A Darker Shade of Magic went back to Libby. How much do I have left? 15%. Sorry.
Hey, mine did that too. I have it went back and I have the second half of the book. I just got it back though because they sent me an email.
Ooh. Vanessa says 8-week wait now. Stupid popular books laugh out loud. What can we say, man? We have good taste, and a lot of people want to read these books.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, I shall run away. I want to get the dog before she gets the mud, though I don't know if I'm successful because we had to take the hose. My son doesn't have one yet, so we took our one hose because we had two, but the dog chewed one.
Oh no.
I mean, puppies, what do you want? So we have one hose, and if she gets in the mud, I'm going to have to get it out of the trunk, and I don't feel like it. So let me see if I can go catch her in time. But thank you, everyone, and we will see you tonight for Reading Sprints. If you want to come along and read, I will be reading the Threads of Amarian. Well, probably, unless I don't finish Some People, then I'll be reading Some People tonight. So we shall see, but hope to see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel for Reading Sprints. And if not, we will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern for Time Pirates. We'll see you then.